shall we begin? Let's begin in child's pose today, where this is part of our Find Your Flow week, so part of our breaking things down and re-establishing your alignment and just slowly building yourself up. Brilliant for beginners. Right, let's come to the mat. So taking your knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching, just walking yourself down and placing your forehead down on the mat, finding your child's pose. And today just bend the elbows along the side so we're not stretching to the shoulders just yet. And when you meet me here, just begin to flutter, close your eyes. And as your eyes close, just allow the breath to slow. Allow the gentle inhale and exhale into the body. Taking your time. Noticing as the shoulders begin to soften as your breath softens, so just allowing them to drop away from the ears. We're in a super comfy child's pose. Just staying here, keeping your eyes closed. As an option, for some of us we do find that child's pose is super intense on the back of the feet. So if it is, just flip yourself around. Place the soles of the feet together and lie down on your back with one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And take this option anytime when we say child's pose. It can just be a little bit too much for some of us. If you're in your child's pose, begin to extend your arms away, keeping your forehead down on the mat. If your forehead doesn't reach the mat, placing a fist or a couple of fists underneath. Thinking about drawing the belly onto the thighs, feeling that connection. And as you begin to bring your attention to your breath, start to breathe in through the nose to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale out the nose to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Making sure to empty out the lungs and then taking a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath there for a moment, noticing the exchange, and then beginning to exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a couple of rounds in your own time, just silently counting in your mind. Taking one more round together, deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, flicker open your eyes and just begin to bring yourself up to an all-4 position on your mat. Returning to that breath, so breathing in for 4, exhaling for 4. Spread your fingers really nice and wide. And then just pushing down into the pads of the fingers, and in particular pay attention to that index finger so it's really holding you stable. Lengthening up in the arms so we're strong in the arms, strong in the shoulders, but we're not dumping down into our wrists. Knees are underneath your hips. Draw that belly button into the spine. Holding steady here. Breathing in. And as you exhale, either staying here or if you can, flip the hands around so that the fingers start to face towards the knees. And it's quite an intense pose. So just noticing if you can get there. If you can't, just stay with the hands forward. You can do the same exercise with the hands forward. If your fingers are facing back or facing forward, make sure that you're gripping onto the mat so we're super stable. Zip up in that core, so draw the belly button into the spine. And then drop the belly, open the chest, gaze goes up. Taking some super gentle cat and cows. Exhale, drawing the spine, suck the belly in. If your fingers are facing back, the movement will be even less than usual. So just take it nice and easy. If it becomes too intense on the wrists, find stillness, either holding steady or slowly take the hands around to the front. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, down. Returning to center, really slowly, bring the hands around, tuck the toes, zip up in the knees. Sit your bum back and clasp your hands behind your back, just drawing the shoulder blades together, opening up in the heart, the chest. And if the balls of the hands are touching, then begin to lift the hands up and just notice how the stretch intensifies. So we're clasping the hands behind the back and then lifting up. Really nice. Try and keep that nice long spine, so keeping that belly button drawn in. Really long and tall, elegant in the body. Holding here. Keep that lifting up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release the arms down. Release the clasp of the hands, making some big circles in the wrists, left and right. And then bring the palms to touch in the center, so we're in our prayer position here. If this becomes too much on the toes, release the toes out, drive the bum forward, hold steady in the core. It's quite a nice pose anyway. So taking our hands to our heart center here, we're just going to inhale and open up the hands like a book towards us, and then place the back of the hands together and begin to make some little circles, releasing out in the wrists. So we inhale, palms open. Exhale, we send the hands down, and then we rotate them around in front of us. And you can actually watch the hands move, watching that fluid movement, connecting in your breath, taking your time. Just releasing everything out, the elbows can bend. Last one. Set your bum back on your heels, release it out. Maybe give your hands a little bit of a shake, like you're shaking out water. And then return back to your all four position. Knees are underneath your hips. And tucking your toes, just begin to hover your knees off the mat. And you might want to just re-establish your positioning, making sure you're steady. Draw that belly button into the spine. Reduce the shoulders away from the ears. And then holding steady, moving nothing else at all, put the weight into the left toes and just raise your right toes, pointing them back and down. Left toes lift, right, left, right, left. For 10, 9, pointing the toes when you send them back. 6, 5, 4, gaze stays down, spine and neck nice and long. 2, 1, hold, hover. Begin to extend the bum back. Rise high up on the heels. Make sure you're spreading your fingers really nice and wide, gripping onto the mat. Raise high on the heels, bend your knees. Draw your belly onto the thighs. And then just beginning to pedal the feet out left and right. Releasing out the back of the hamstrings, just waking up the body nice and slow. Raising high up on the toes, pivot the toes around so they face the right hand side of the mat. Bend into your knees, set your bum back. Really nice stretch and release in the body. Exhale through center, take your feet over to face the left. Bend into the knees, feeling that beautiful long stretch down the left side body. Pivoting the feet around to the right, sit it down. Head is hanging heavy, pivot around over to the left. And then extending up tall, really rise high on the toes and begin to walk the feet in towards the hands. And when they get there, take your feet to hip distance apart and just release, let it go. Hanging out here, you can even close off your eyes. You can take hold of one another elbow. You can even take hold of one another's shoulder. It can feel really nice, just allowing yourself to hang out here. Maybe taking some little sways left and right, just exchanging the balance from the left foot to the right. Returning to that breath, breathing in, breathing out. And then allowing the arms to hang here. Taking a little micro bend in the knees, begin to roll yourself slowly up to standing. And then when you get there, take your hands to prayer, send them up to the sky. Reach, 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 and see if you can rise up onto your toes. Exhale, cactus, bending at the arms as you lower the heels down. So we're standing with our feet hip distance apart in our cactus. Draw the bum in, holding steady. Draw the shoulder blades together, opening up in the chest, the heart. Exhale, imagining you're pushing water. Begin to draw the palms, the elbows in until they touch. And then release them down. Release the arms along the side of the body. Take yourself to the top of the mat. Zip up in your legs. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on the lower back. Tuck that bum under. Use that connection to lengthen up in the body. And then place the arms along the side of the body. Palms are open. Wiggle that pinky and use the pinky to lead the way. Opening up the palms and notice how the shoulders automatically open too. Holding here, draw that core in, draw those glutes in, really strong in our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Holding steady, gaze out ahead of you, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, holding strong. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, gaze follows. Exhale, folding forward at the hips, head hangs heavy, taking a little bend in the knees. Inhale to find length, your fingertips flat back. Hands can come to your shins if you wish. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step it back with the right, extend away in the heel. Back with the left, extend away in the heel, holding steady, breathe in. Exhale, drop your right knee down to the centre of the mat and pivot your right foot out to the side, pivoting onto your left foot so the left sole of the foot is firmly planted. And then inhale, raise the left arm up to the sky. Finding our side plank, gaze goes up, holding steady, breathing in. And then you can either stay here or you can hover that right knee into the centre. Holding here, breathing in. And then again, either staying here, hover, or extend the right foot away from you. Finding our falling star, breathing in. Breathing out. Reach long and tall with that left arm. Breath in. Exhale, plant the left hand down, pivot onto your left toes. Wherever you are, extend that right leg back up to the sky, finding our three-legged dog. Exhale, release that right foot down, pedaling out in the feet in our downward facing dog. Breathing deeply. Inhale, find stillness, raise high up on the toes, wave the body forward, finding our plank position. And then inhale, take that left knee, hover it off the mat, plant it down in the centre, extend the left foot out to the side, right foot plants, inhale, reach the right arm up, gaze goes up, draw that belly button in, breathing here, and then you may either stay here if this is where you want to stay, your side plank, your Fascisthasana, or plant down in your right foot. Make sure you're really strong, spreading the left fingers wide, and then hover your left knee. Holding here, breathing in. If you wish, you may stay here, or as you exhale, extend the left foot out in front of you, finding your falling star. Breathing in, breathing out. Lifting long and tall with that right hand. One more deep breath in. Exhale, plant the right hand down. Inhale, sweep the left leg up to the sky. We'll all meet in our three-legged dog. And then place the left foot down. Re-establish your downward facing dog, still pedaling the feet out. Releasing out in the hamstrings. And then finding a moment of stillness. So in your stillness, rise high up your toes, bend your knees, bring your belly onto your thighs. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Spread your fingers really nice and wide, gripping down onto the mat. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, head is hanging heavy. Gaze is to your big toes. And either staying here, or if you wish, you may begin to extend the legs a little straighter as you begin to draw the heels down onto the mat. But if this counteracts this beautiful flat back, keep your knees bent. The flat back is the most important thing. So if there's one thing you want to think of, it's sending your bum in the air. Breathing here. Your next inhale, raise that right leg up. Exhale, bend in the right knee and kick that right foot away. Inhale. Exhale, extend it back and draw it all the way through, knee to nose, hold, hover. And then exhale, plant the right foot down. Pivot your left foot down so the left sole of the foot is flat on the mat. Inhale, raise the arms up, finding our warrior one. Making sure we're bending into that front knee, breathing in. Exhale, opening up the arms, warrior two. Breathing here. Really extend, so lengthen away in the arms. And then just check that your left arm, so the arm behind you, is parallel with your right. And if not, just rearrange them a little so that they are, and then take your gaze back over your right middle finger and think of being really strong in your warrior, bending into that right front knee. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Exhale, flip that, reverse that warrior two, so placing your left hand down on your left calf and flipping the right hand overhead, reverse warrior. Breathing in. Exhale, open up, holding here. Extend that right leg so we're straight. And then reach far forward with that right hand. And then take the outside of the right hand inside the right ankle as you reach your left arm up to the sky. Breathing here. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Think about drawing that left hip back. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, bringing your arms back up, keeping that leg at the front straight, pivoting around onto your left toes. Extend the arms out in front of you and then bend into that front right knee. Raise the arms up, lift up in the body. Take hold of one another elbow and draw the shoulders back. Holding here, taking a little back bend if that's comfortable. If not, keep that core connected and reach up tall rather than back. If holding your elbows isn't available, extend the arms up. Holding steady, really driving away in that left heel. Breathing in. Exhale, extend the arms up. Release the hands down either side of that right foot. Holding steady. Inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, bend in the left knee, opening up in that left hip, holding steady, breathing in. Exhale, extend it away. Draw left knee to nose, kiss the knee, and then plant that left foot down, pivoting the right foot onto the mat so that the sole of the foot is firmly there. Inhale, bend into that front knee, lift the arms up, holding steady. Warrior one, breathing in. Breathing out. Deep breath in. Exhale, opening up the arms, finding your warrior two. Make sure your bum's not sticking out, tuck it under. And then check the positioning that your right and your left arm are in one long line, really reaching far away from each other, strong in your warrior, bending into that front left knee. Gaze is over your left middle finger, breathing in. And then as you exhale, reverse the warrior, take the right hand onto the right calf, avoid the knee, flip the left arm overhead. Breathing in. exhale, reach it back up. Extend that front left knee. And then reach as far forward as you can. And only when you can go no further, take the outside of the left hand inside the left ankle as you raise your right arm up to the sky. Draw the bum in. Reach tall with the right hand. Deep inhale. Exhale. Think about finding length in the body. Really long and elegant. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, use your core to bring yourself back up. Pivot around on those right toes. Extend the arms away from you. And then bend into the front knee. Raise the arms up to the sky. And if you took elbows on the other side, do the same here, but just take the different elbows. So take the elbow that feels a little bit weird, and then draw the shoulders back, maybe taking that little back bend. If that's too much, keep the core super strong and engaged. And you may even reach the arms up to the sky. If you want to, you may drop the back knee too. Wherever you are, take your gaze out ahead of you, really strong and focus in that gaze, breathing in. Exhale, extend the arms up. Release the hands either side of that left foot. Inhale, sweep that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, returning to the mat. Inhale, rise high up on the toes, suck the belly in, finding your plank position, holding steady, breathing in. Exhale, bend your knees, send your bum back, finding your downward facing dog. Holding here, breathing in, breathing out. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes touch, sit your bum back. Find your child's pose. Reach the arms away from you. If it's too much on the shoulders, you can take them along the side of the body. If not, reach them away from you. And then rise up high onto the fingertips. And notice how that stretch just extends down into the shoulders. And deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your fingertips over to the left-hand side and just feel that beautiful long stretch from the right pinky down the right side body. Breathing in. As you exhale, walk the fingertips all the way over to the right. Feel the stretch down the left side body. Breathing in. And out, staying there. One more deep breath in. Exhale through center, and then slowly walking yourself up to that kneeling position, flipping your legs around, extending them out in front of you. Remove the fleshy bits from underneath. Send your toes up towards the sky, making sure that we're really strong in the foundations of the body. So maybe for just a moment, just check that your legs are strong enough that you raise your heels off the mat. Toes facing up towards the sky, palms along the side of the body. Holding steady, breathing in. Exhale, let them drop. Bend the knees in. Take your index finger and middle finger around your big toes. Inhale, find length. Exhale, just see if you can begin to walk the feet out a little bit. Each time, inhale, find the length. Exhale, see if you can walk the feet a little further right. And maybe this is your maximum. So if it's your maximum, inhale, find the length. Exhale, draw the elbows out to the side. Keep your gaze in front of you and just hold steady here. If you want to go a little further, we keep that same motion. Inhale, find length. Exhale, walk the legs out. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bending in the elbows. If we have our legs straight, we inhale and we think about sending the chest towards the big toes. Whenever you reach your maximum, keep your head facing in front of you, holding steady here, and take 3 deep breaths in your own time. Last deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Bringing yourself back up wherever you were. Straighten out your legs and give them a little bit of a shake. And then inhale, draw your right knee into the body. Exhale, allow that right knee to drop out to the side. Sole of the right foot is inside the left leg, and make sure they're pushing together so there's a connection there. Pivot your body around so that your chest is facing that left big toe. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach, lengthen in the body, and then exhale, begin to draw your chest forward. Inhale, bring it back a little. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, take it back a little. Exhale, draw it forward, and maybe you can take your hands around that left leg. If not, keeping that core nice and strong, spreading the fingers wide, holding wherever you are. If your hands are around that left foot, make sure that that right knee is still dropping out to the side, and then inhale, find the length, then exhale, bend the elbows out the side. Check if you're scrunching your shoulders up into your ears and just release them down. Breathing gently here, 3 deep breaths in your own time. Last breath in. Exhale, use the core to help bring yourself back up. Release the arms along the side of the body. Draw that right knee in, extend it away. Inhale, left knee draws in. Exhale, left knee drops out to the side. Right toes point up towards the sky. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, little twist so that the body is facing towards the right big toe. And then exhale, begin to lengthen, draw it forward. Inhale, take it back a little. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, take it back a little. Exhale, draw it forward, and then maybe you can take your hands around that right foot. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, elbows draw out to the side. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, sending the chest towards the big toe. And then taking 3 breaths in your own time. Keeping the pose active. So if you can go a little further, you're welcome to. Notice how by breathing deeply the body can find that bit more space. One more deep breath together. Exhale, slowly with control, raise the arms back up, release them along the side of the body. Bend that left knee in, and then take that left foot over the right leg. And then place your left fingertips behind your left bum, and inhale, raise your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, take that right elbow outside the left knee and use that connection to twist you around a little bit further, taking your gaze over your left shoulder. Spreading wide in your right fingers, holding steady, breathing in, breathing out. Deep breath in. Exhale, just counteract that twist, so taking the twist over to the right. Returning to centre, extend your left leg away, draw the right knee in, taking it over the left thigh, planting it down, taking your right fingertips behind you facing away. Use that connection, lifting up in the body, left toes face up, left leg is still active. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, take that left elbow outside of the right knee and find that twist, that connection. Gaze goes over your right shoulder, spread your left fingers wide. Breathing deeply. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release it out, taking a little twist over to the right, to the left. Counteracting that twist. Coming back around through centre. Plant your feet firmly down on the mat, extend your arms away. Begin to curve in the spine as you roll yourself down until you're lying on the mat. And then when you get there, keep both feet planted down. Draw your right knee into the body. Take your hands, clasp them around the right shin, and squeeze the right knee in. And then take your right ankle over the left thigh. And then take your right hand on the inside of the right thigh and push that right knee away. So the pushing of the right knee away isn't on the knee itself, it's on the thigh. You can use your left hand just to keep the left hip down. Breathing deeply, breathing in. And then as you exhale, release the hands and see if you can draw that left knee in towards the body, and perhaps you can clasp the hands behind the left thigh. If so, begin to draw the left knee in a little further. Feel that beautiful long stretch down the right side of the leg. Coming back to your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Keeping it active, keep that left knee drawn in, last breath in. Exhale, release the left foot down, release the right foot down. Inhale, draw your left knee into the chest, clasp your hands around, squeeze that left thigh into the body. Exhale, take the left foot over the right thigh. Place your right hand on your right hip and your left hand on your inside of your left thigh, pushing that left leg away. Holding here, gaze goes up. Finding softness, silkiness in the breath. One more breath in. Exhale, release your hands and use your right knee to draw that right leg in towards the body, and you'll feel this beautiful stretch inside the left leg. And then if you can, clasp your hands behind the right thigh and begin to draw your right knee into the body. Just intensifying that stretch a little bit. And gaze goes up to the sky. Maybe even close off your eyes this time. Keeping that breath steady and silky smooth. Keep drawing that right thigh in. Feeling that stretch. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release the clasp, release the right foot down, release the left foot down, extend them away. Allow the feet to flop out to the side. Keep your eyes slightly closed. Hands are along the side of the body, arms along the side of the body, palms open to the sky. Together, taking a deep inhale. Open the mouth, sigh out. Deep inhale. Holding it there, open the mouth, sigh out. One more time, deep breath in. Really make sure everything in the body is tense. And then open the mouth, sigh out. Let everything go, release down into the mat. Completely letting go. Bringing your attention to the crown of the head. Releasing out each muscle in the forehead. So think about softening them one at a time. And then send that softness around the eyes, into the cheeks. Release your tongue from the top of the mouth. Soften in the jaw. If you feel there's a lot of tension in the jaw, you can take the knuckles of your right index finger and right middle finger and just run them along the jawline from left to right and then right to left. Release it out. We hold a lot of tension there. And then replace your arm along the side of the body. Soften in the shoulders. Release all the way down the arms into the palms. Let the palms open. Allow the palms to feel full of energy. It's almost like there's a glow coming from them. So all of this energy that you've worked so hard to build for your day ahead. And notice how you can find this balance, this sense of calm and energy in the body. Calm and energy. Softening into the heart, the chest, the ribs. Softening into the back body, releasing down the spine. Let the belly go. Releasing out in the hips. Release the glutes. Soften the thighs. Release the knees. Softening in the calves and the ankles. The feet all the way to the tips of the toes. And then just allow your whole body to drop down into the earth. Just to lay here heavy. Just allowing yourself a few moments in silence to absorb your practice, and then I'll bring you back out. You may stay in your Shavasana for as long as you wish, or in your own time draw your right knee into your chest, draw your left knee into your chest, rocking gently to your right hand side, the side that brings energy for our day ahead, and then keeping your eyes lightly closed, rock yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Placing backs of hands on the tops of the knees, lightly touching your thumb and index finger in your chin mudra, extending your other 3 fingers away. This hand symbol is just a sign of being present. It means to absorb your practice, to keep hold of that energy in balance with the calm in the body and in the mind with you for the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Take a moment here just in gratitude to yourself for taking the time today, the time to look after your mind and body and soul. So important to dedicate time to ourselves, to be kind to you, in order for you to be able to be kind to others. In your own time, flickering open your eyes, taking your hands to your heart center, wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.